I was pumped this morning, and Zach sent me a text yesterday. He was like, "Yeah, you in for a few reps with the boys?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure I am." And it was great this morning.
We just talk about how difficult it's been. You play 8 games with the guys. You have the season-ending injury. How mentally, physically difficult it's been, especially given what happened last year.
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't a pretty big blow at the beginning there, but like in life, I always tell myself there's somebody in the worse position than I am. So I knew exactly what I was getting into because I went through it last year. So I started working right away and made a big difference compared to last year was a little longer, discus and all that. But this year everything went well, and I'm feeling great.
What does it mean to be still part of the team? You're still around the guys. You're the captain of this team. Does it still feel like you're a part of what's going on here, even though you're not on the ice with them?
Yeah. The only long periods I would say is when the boys are on the road and stuff. That's those little harder days when I show up here and I'm alone and doing my stuff. But the guys are great. Like they involve me in all the stuff. So that's great. And the team is trying to involve me as much as they can. And I still feel like I'm a big part of this team, and I'm trying to do my best to try and lead the way I can. Like usually I'm more comfortable leading when I can show what I can do and show the way. But yeah, it really helped me develop another side of leadership, and I try to get better at it every day.
Well, one of those things you probably can help with off the ice is the young guys who are dealing with injuries, season-ending injuries, guys like Danny Gillikin, Chaz Lucius. So how have you found that you've been helping those guys as they deal with something that, obviously Chaz has had injuries before, but at a pro level having to deal with that?
Yeah, of course. When I didn't go through it when I was younger. I was pretty lucky with injuries and stuff, but it's got to be pretty hard for these guys to get big injuries like that right off the bat. But I think we got a pretty good thing going with our little team there that stays behind, and we're trying to make the most of it. And of course, some days it's not as great as we want to, and the guys are they have ups and downs, but we try to make the most of it, and I think it's going pretty well so far.
You never want to be watching from above, but what have you seen from this team this year? Because you have been watching, and it's been like a tale of two cities. You had that losing streak that made it look like the playoffs were not a likelihood, and now you've seen a team put together a winning streak that's put you into a very good position and likely in the playoffs. So what have you seen from this team from above?
I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty frustrating when we were on that slide there. And I hadn't been on a slide like that my whole career, so I didn't know how to deal with that. And most of the guys never run through that either. So, but I think it was a good thing for us to go through that, and that's somewhere we don't want to get back to. And we made huge improvements, and just the trust within the team too. Like you can see, the guys really grew from that experience, and I think it made us stronger. And now we look ahead at the playoffs now, and everybody's excited. So I think it was a good thing for us.
For the fifth time in your career, you were your team's nominee for AHL Man of the Year. What does that mean to you to be recognized like that, and just how much do you love being in the community your entire career pretty much?
It's always been a good thing for like one of the things I try to do every year. Like it's a huge honor, but it's not. I don't take it lightly. Every single year, it's a huge honor to get that, and I'm not the only one working for that. There's a huge team behind that. Like of course my name's everywhere, but there's so many people working towards that and making our lives easier when we go in the community and help us like creating new opportunities and stuff like that. So no, I'm very very grateful and honored to be named that.